In the fall of 2021, my wife and I spent our honeymoon in the Canary Islands. We stayed at an Airbnb in the north part of Santa Cruz de Tenerife, capital of the Spanish archipelago, where we went on many adventures. Be sure to check out our Honeymoonin In Tenerife vlog series. In this video, I share with you our top 5 things to experience should you ever find yourself gallivanting around Tenerife. But I warn you, if you're looking for touristy recommendations such as water parks, nightclubs, or resorts, this is not the video for you. So with that, let's start the list. Number 5. Museums. If there is one thing I like to do when visiting anywhere new, is learning a little bit of its history. At the Pyramids of Guimar, located in the northeast part of the island, visitors get a glimpse into what life was like in Tenerife before it became a popular holiday destination. It is noted that the pyramids may have been built by the Guanche people, indigenous to the islands before the Spanish conquistadors wiped them out. Other theories suggest that the pyramids date back to the 19th century and were used for farming. Either way, they are of historical importance to the island. As you explore the grounds, you'll also come across the botanical gardens, which houses an exhibit of poisonous plants from around the world. So, enter at your own risk. Number 4. Swimming. Tenerife is known for its black sand beaches, which are the sediments of volcanic activity. You can find these beaches throughout the island. But if you're looking for something a little more niche, look no further than the natural swimming pools. These spots can also be found throughout the island. And much like the black sand beaches, they were formed by volcanoes. We happened to stumble upon one in Los Gigantes called Charco de Isla Cangrejo. It was quite a refreshing dip from the heat. But I warn you, people have lost their lives here over the years from getting pulled into the ocean. So again, enter at your own risk and happy swimming. Number 3. National Parks. You can't go to Tenerife and not experience Teide National Park. It is home to a dormant volcano named Mount Teide, the 3rd tallest volcano in the world and the highest peak on Spanish soil. While you can't go all the way to the top, you can visit the surrounding national park by car or by bus. One thing you'll notice is the changing landscapes due to hundreds of years of volcanic activity. One minute you're driving through dense forests, and the next you're on Mars. In fact, this is where NASA tested the Mars rovers before sending them to the Red Planet. Some of the best views of the island can be seen throughout Teide National Park because of its high elevation. So much so that this has been named the 2nd best place on Earth to stargaze. Number 2. Cruise the water. Whether that's on a kayak or a catamaran, the waters surrounding Tenerife are a must to be traversed. Head down to Los Cristianos, where you can rent a kayak and paddle out to sea. And if the conditions are right, you might even get a chance to spot dolphins swimming in the distance. However, you'll have a better chance of spotting pilot whales on a catamaran in Puerto Colón. Often mistaken for dolphins, pilot whales are darker in color and much larger. Of course, our favorite marine activity in Tenerife was a private boat cruise at sunset on our last night. Our captain prepared a nice smorgasbord of cheese, wine, champagne, and hookah. This was definitely how you top off the trip of a lifetime. And number 1, hiking. I'm an active guy that doesn't like to sit around all day on a beach sipping cocktails. Instead, you'll find me on a trail somewhere, soaking in the beauty of nature. It just so happens that Tenerife is home to many hiking opportunities. Head north of the island to the Anaga Mountains, where you can walk the Roca de Taborno, a terracotta-style church at the end of town signifies the start of the trail. And once you start walking it, you'll want to say to yourself, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." South of the island is the Barranco del Infierno, a hike that takes you to a waterfall. This trail is only accessible early in the day, as rising temperatures can make it quite dangerous for hikers, so plan accordingly. And finally, even though we only visited for a few hours and didn't get a chance to hike it, is the town of Masca. Often called the Machu Picchu of Europe, Masca is home to many picturesque trails and gives us a reason to go back and hike it one day. Oh, and be sure to try the homemade ice cream, which the women of the town make from scratch every day, where they top it off with honey. I hope this video gives you some ideas of what to explore should you find yourself exploring Tenerife. Feel free to comment below on anything you saw, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and even subscribe if you want to be notified of any new content. Thank you for watching.